A security guard's tackle
ran out onto the field at Saturday's AFL Grand Final.
Well, the Geelong Cats have won.
English Premier League.
Good evening. Sydney Swans. Guys, this takes serious. Hey, well, he's getting on there. My bad. Good evening. Welcome to Talking Trophies. I'm your host, Ravo. And in this bonus episode, we speak about the AFL Grand Final. Geelong went away with an 81-point victory, sending the Sydney Swans home. But that's not what this episode's about. The real story was an attempt by two individuals to get on the field with what the Daily Mail would call a bizarre request. They were demanding a return of the famous Krusher. Join me as we hear their story on why they jumped onto the field. And make sure you guys do hit that subscribe button and enjoy the show. Welcome back. And today I'm with the individuals that were behind what happened yesterday at the Grand Final at the MCG. Boys, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having us.
It was a bit of a chaotic day yesterday. How are you guys feeling?
It was pretty. I'm feeling pretty chill. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty accomplished, to be honest. Very happy. It's a very long time coming, and yeah, we did what we said we were going to do a long time ago.
Good.
So when you say accomplished, what do you mean by accomplished?
We got our message out there.
Yeah. I want to ask you guys from the point of Australia.
Australia.
You know, there's 100,000 people that were watching the Grand Final. And millions at home watching the Grand Final.
Yeah.
It's a day we celebrate the AFL. Do you guys feel like you guys jeopardized the day in a way?
Not at all, to be honest. The time we did it during the third quarter. No one was interrupted. No play was interrupted. No one was hurt.
The team was already losing.
Yeah, the team was getting their ass beat. And to be honest, all the fans enjoyed it, except for a couple. But
There's always a couple.
There's always a couple few people. But like I said, no one got seriously hurt except for.
I think that's something we'll touch back on.
Yeah.
The performance of how you guys actually
Yeah, for sure.
ran into the pitch.
Yeah.
But
other than that, we feel very happy with what we've done.
I'm gonna read you something that this is the headline for the Daily Mail Australia.
Okay. Yep.
AFL Grand Final chaos as pitch invaders disrupt the game with very bizarre demands as over 100,000 fans fill the MCG for Geelong's demolition of Sydney Swans.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys feel like you are the viewed as the villains now, or do you believe the cause was worth it?
I feel like we're heroes. I'm not gonna lie.
100%.
Me personally, I felt like a hero.
100%. And I feel like it's a certain demographic of people that will understand that we're heroes.
The
And
real-
other- and like the people that read the Daily Mail, they probably just they're not the type to actually know what a crusher is or understand the whole concept. But for like the younger generation, we're definitely heroes.
The real villains are KFC. If I'm being completely honest,
He's
Yeah.
not lying.
KFC are the true villains.
Them doing what they
Story.
did in 2016,
Just wasn't right.
I wanna touch on that actually. Let's touch on
the crushers.
the cause,
Uh-huh.
why you guys did the pitch invasion,
Yes, sir.
and the content you guys are working on right now,
Mm-hmm.
and the demands you're asking for.
Mm-hmm.
Why the Krusher? Like, there's a lot of things that are happening in the world right now, and that's a big stage to do a pitch invasion on.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you guys choose the KFC Krusher?
Okay.
Do you wanna go?
I'll go. Okay, so have you ever just gone to KFC and just got like a fire meal, got let's say like a zing stacker box, regular, no potato and gravy, add chips, and you want to go for a drink, don't feel like a soft drink, and you're like, I feel like a milky, icy. My favorite one was a Golden Gate Time Krusher. I'll get that, and everything was perfect. You had your milk, you had your chicken, your chips, your burger, your everything. But now they've completely got rid of it, and now to even get that milky option, you're gonna have to go another drive-through to get a drink from either Macca's or Hungry Jack's.
Disgusting.
Like, as a company, that's totally unacceptable. The fact that you're taking an option that it was really one option that they had, the Krusher, and for them to take it out of our reach, I couldn't stand by that. And me, a person who used to work at KFC, laying down the customers like that, I felt like I was to blame. I felt like I was at fault, and I had to do what I had to do.
I want to speak about the KFC Krusher.
Mm-hmm.
So it was discontinued in, I believe, 2018.
2018.
Was it 18? Okay.
Yeah.
I remember that day.
So it was discontinued.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, you know, the Krusher, despite us loving the Krusher and it being a very popular drink, as well as I've mentioned in the past episodes, the Golden Gate Time is also my favorite drink.
For sure.
However, the
And the
reason
straw.
why KFC actually discontinued it isn't because of KFC. It's because of the customers. Despite the Krusher being such a popular drink, how often do you really get the KFC Krusher if you think about it? The sales weren't that high. Like, I used to have the Krusher, but I used to think I'd have the Krusher regularly. But if you look at it, people have a Krusher once every 3-4 months. It's not a drink that's actually sold frequently. So that's why they actually discontinued it. So I want to ask you guys, what's your if the KFC did bring the Krusher back, what's your pledge? What's your pledge to the KFC Krusher? Are you going to be buying the KFC Krusher every day?
100 billion%.
I'll just be able to sleep better at night, you know? Because when they were selling Krushers, my life was great. And as soon as they stopped selling Krushers, like my life is just downhill. And it just correlates between the time they stopped selling Krushers and my life going downhill, you know? So
And also with what you said as well, I combat that. You said the reason why they stopped is because they weren't making enough sales. Really, why they stopped selling Krushers is because the machine would always break. I used to work at KFC. I know.
Yeah.
That machine was hard to maintain. That's the only reason why they properly... We used to sell Krushers all the time. All the
Yeah?
time. All the time.
But
During summer, all the time.
there's a competitor of KFC, McDonald's,
Okay.
whose ice cream machine does not work 95% of the time.
Exactly.
But they still maintain the...
But that also comes to KFC not selling enough options. Like, all they have is the Krusher. Like, there's not that much. Like, there's no, I don't know, like, iced coffee, or like, whether it be coffee, ice cream, whatever. We haven't got that. All we have is chocolate mousse. Who the fuck wants chocolate mousse?
Yeah,
not me.
that's a valid point.
So I blame KFC.
So you guys are pledging from now to buy, if KFC do bring back the KFC Krusher, you are pledging to buying it every day.
I'll buy it every day.
I'll buy every day, but to be honest, we deserve better. If we actually do bring it back, we deserve unlimited Krushers.
And if they don't bring it back, we're going to bring it back.
We'll bring it back.
Interesting. Boys, let's talk about the moment you guys actually did a pitch invasion. I think everyone does fantasize doing a pitch invasion. And in a way, a lot of fans, they say, oh, he's an idiot, or he's a beep, beep, you know, we can say the words. But everyone has this idea, like, I can run on the pitch and I can get cut through the security, whatever. Everyone has this vision of themselves. I believe you did a great performance.
Thank you.
You had an amazing performance.
Yeah, thank you.
But on the other hand, Hash,
I don't know why you're laughing, bro.
you had a bit of a tough performance. And what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to go, I went through your TikTok and I'm going to read some of the comments that people made of you. So just to see what the general public think about this. Ran like it was four guys.
That was my
fire.
favorite one. That was my favorite one.
I wanted to delete that one. I'm not going to lie to you. I was this close to deleting that
This is
one.
what was interesting. Glad it was not some work message. Make this guy Australian of the Year.
For sure.
Don't make the field. Flag upside down. Lost the shoe. Banned from the stadium. Mate's having a rough day. How did bro manage to trip, waddle, and run in slow motion? This one's amazing. About as elegant as a giraffe on roller skates. This one killed me too. This one I actually had to tell Weber about this. You run like a white girl in a horror movie.
That's why I'm deleting that comment, bro.
So, and also, this I want to touch on this a little bit.
Yeah.
$9,367.60 fine apparently, and a possible life ban. Have you guys been slapped with the fine yet? Have you guys been given any details on what's going on?
We have.
We have for
have.
sure.
Do you guys want to speak on that?
To be honest, I'll speak on it because we're on this podcast. Maybe
Yeah.
if we want other people, we wouldn't speak on it. But the fine wasn't as bad as people expect. Honestly, it was probably cheaper than the people paying for the ticket to the game, if I'm being completely honest.
Do you want to mention it, or
I don't want to say the exact price, but for me personally, that
because
fine...
at the same time, if we do mention the price, it's going to encourage other people to maybe
Exactly.
potentially do that.
Exactly.
So
But that's like...
But like for me, that price hurt because I'm on Centrelink and all that. Like that's 4 weeks payment, right?
all I'm going to say is that everyone who paid for a ticket that day, just know we paid less than them.
I promise you.
That's all I'm going to say.
it's interesting.
We got the best seats in the house, and we paid less than everyone.
You can't get those seats.
Discounted seats. Everyone who actually paid for a ticket, we didn't pay at all. Like, we paid way less. for my fine.
That's interesting. Let's talk about the pitch invasion, boys.
Let's talk about it.
How did it start? How did you guys plan it out? At the start, I even saw a story of yours when you were at the fourth quarter. You were sitting on the nosebleeds up in level 4.
We were.
You know, you guys were pretty much near the rooftop.
We were.
How did you guys get down? Please explain the process.
How we got in top? Like how we got
Just
in?
how you got in, how you went.
You wanna explain that part?
Okay, yeah, I'll explain that part. Okay, so basically, where I'll start? I'll start from the day before. The day before, me and Hash go to the stadium, and basically, actually no, before that, we'll talk about Listen Out, because Listen Out, a lot happened to Listen Out. We went to Listen Out to go suss the area, because we actually wanted to sneak into Listen Out as well. But the security guards that were there were the same security guards from the MCG. So we're like, alright, there's no point sneaking in. We're gonna make it too sus, and that's where we met one of the guys. I'm not gonna say his name, but
You know who you are.
Huh?
You know who you are.
You know who you are. Anyways, we were speaking to them, we were bantering with them, we were telling them, we were like, oh, like, what's the goal, like, the MCG, like, and people getting in and people streaking, like, what do you guys do? And he actually showed us receipts of him actually catching people. And, like, he's like, if you do it, like, if people do it, they'll get caught, like, we'll catch them. And then they were selling us a story. They were telling us, basically, that they had the green light to bash people.
Yeah.
And, like, low-key, me and Hash, when we heard that,
Oh, like honestly, like that day going home, we're like, nah, I don't think this is possible. Like we were bad vibing, like, bro, we're not gonna be able to do this. We're not gonna be able to get our message across.
Yeah.
and they didn't suspect us, but we kind of like,
Nah, we really nah, they did.
you reckon?
100%.
Because like the way we were saying it, like we told them that we already had tickets. We told them that like we were in the nosebleeds and like whatever, and we wouldn't actually try, but we told them our movement. Which is
Theoretically,
like,
if we did do it.
basically we were asking all those type of questions. Anyways, we were so cool, happy, laughing with them, whatever. Anyways, we leave that day. Me and Hash go to the MCG. We go scope the MCG out. We look at all the security guards. We see the yellow uniform people. I think.
Don't say the company. Yeah, don't say.
No, we say the company. Just sussing them out, walking around, and then we found a couple some things like a couple methods we had were the air tag method.
We had.
We were going to use that method with the Apple air tags, but we didn't actually end up using that. Anyways, next day MCG day comes. We get in through
A plug,
employment, yeah.
basically.
Food. We had like the food uniform. We got the exact uniform. Kind of like made it. Like we got a picture of the uniform. We kind of made the uniform, and we snuck in through the door, saying that we came back from break. Walked in through the front, and to us, when I got in, right, I had no idea how to get in. So I walked in and I kind of went under the turntables, and then one of the guys pulls me. He's like, "Don't ever do that again." Yells at me. I'm like, "Oh my bad!" Like I didn't know what to do. And he's like, "Go to the corner and go ask the guy over there." I go to the corner and the guy, and I was inside at this point. I go speak to the guy. I'm like, "Oh, I just came back from break." He had no idea what I was saying. But what I said to him was, "I just came back from break. Can I come back in?" He's like, "No, you're not allowed to go out." I'm like, I said I came back from break. He's like, "You're not allowed to go out. You need to scan out." And I was like, "I bet," and just walked in. So he was kind of misunderstood on my whole thing. Anyways, I just walked in. I found Hash. Hash, you got in maybe?
Yeah, we got in like I got the uniform from Jacob. We found a way in. Jacob really like got me in, to be honest, but I wasn't focused on getting in. I didn't want to enjoy the game.
Yeah.
I had one goal only, was to get my message out.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, we dump our shirts in the toilet, walk out. I had my Sydney Swans colours on. He had this Geelong. This guy had to buy a Geelong scarf and hat inside the stadium.
$85?
$85 just to disguise ourselves.
I didn't get that back as well.
And then after that, we end up finding seats up top in the nosebleeds. I like go up, and luckily there were 2 seats right there. They say it's sold out, but it's never ever sold out. There's always people either missing out or not going. And as we sit down, we're watching the game at halftime. We watched like the 15 minutes of the first third quarter. On our phones, we're watching the actual live game to see how long was left, because you actually can't see how long is left of the AFL games on the screens because it goes up in time. And then around the 5-minute mark left of the third quarter, we go downstairs and we kind of scout our options. And at this point, we were lucky stressing. Like our hearts were.
That was pretty chill.
He wasn't. This guy was stressing so hard. I'm not gonna lie. This guy, and to be honest, he kept pissing me off because he kept going on his phone.
Very relax.
He kept going on his phone. I'm like, Hash?
You know how it is, man. You gotta text the girl before you gotta do something, you know.
But anyways, we find Finn, our cameraman, and we just get him to record us running in. I hop on live straight away. I'm like, I'm too scared. Police are gonna catch my GoPro and my SD card. Like, let me just guarantee this footage. Go on live. We walk up as soon as the bell goes, walking up slowly. Hash is still on the phone. I'm like, Hash, get the heck off the phone. We're about to do this right now. We go up, we start walking. I thought we looked sus, but we weren't. We were just like walking back to our seats. Anyways, I see this one security guard. The Indian guy, just on his phone. I'm like, this guy's making it so easy for me. I walk up. He looks up, looks back down. I jump, run onto the pitch. The security guard grabs me. I push off him and just start running, legging it. Take my jacket off, which I had on, my shirt, start legging it on live. Scream it, go, Krushers. Hash looks, and I'm gone. You didn't see, like, you looked down and then you saw me on the pitch, right?
Bro, this guy did me dirty.
I didn't do it. This guy was on his phone. I told him for ages.
I didn't dare. You know when it's like the atmosphere, I'm just like.
Because there was a difference between the time you jumped on. You went first.
Yeah,
Oh, for sure.
Because initially, we had a whole banner. We wanted to hold together.
We had a whole plan. The whole plan was I was supposed to be the one that was gassy because I had the speed, I had everything. I was. Why are you laughing, bro?
Because I know you have the speed, but
This
like
guy has nothing. Have you seen his ass, bro? This guy's built like Kim K. This guy cannot run for
Why are
shit.
you violating?
This guy cannot run for shit.
Yeah.
But anyways, you're saying?
But yeah, honestly, I look up. As soon as I look up, this guy's already in the picture. I'm like, what the, I'm like, what's going on?
I told this guy, get
Jerry,
off your phone.
I had to put my phone back in my pocket, and I'm like, it's now or never, Like, I can't like bitch it, I can't not go. And I just ran. I jumped. I don't want to talk about the way I jumped, but I jumped over.
No, we have to talk about the way he jumped.
All right, look, I was wearing tight jeans, all right? I was wearing tight jeans, yeah? I've been bulking as well, my legs been getting a bit bigger. I was wearing tight jeans because I couldn't just jump, so I had to put my leg over, and then the guy tackled me. The guy was so funny, bro. Listen, I'm trying to explain.
I want to talk about when the actual security guard tackled you, because he stacked it too, and he fell over.
Oh, yeah.
But not only that, this guy had the chance because this guy was looking at me the whole time. The Indian guy, he saw me run. Hash had the perfect opportunity to just go. This guy decided to take his sweet time, and that's when he caught him. I don't know how he got caught after I was a decoy. And then go on with your story.
Yeah, so basically, I don't even remember how I did it.
Slow fuck.
But all I'm saying is, the way I did it was just, it came off weird, The guy grabbed me, like, as soon as I jumped, the guy was on me, but somehow this guy ended up forward, and I ended up getting it. He had my leg, like, he had a good grip, but I had to just, I had to just dip it. Like, I had to, had my socks on, my shoes. I had to walk out. I was already at a disadvantage. I'm not gonna lie. I would have made it. I wouldn't got caught. If I had both my shoes, I'm telling you right now, no security guard would have caught me. Everyone's saying 4 guys, this, that. Try running with 1 shoe.
Deep this guys, he didn't even touch the pitch. He didn't even.
That's what I was gonna say. I
across the line. His whole point was a pitch invasion. This guy didn't even
it technically a pitch invasion?
It's not. This guy did not make the field.
Why are you
Yes.
He
violating?
went around the side.
Yeah.
This guy didn't go past the white line at all. Not once. And he had the perfect. I was a decoy. I went probably 10 times further than you did. And you had the perfect opportunity.
I want to know what happened after. Did you guys how the security guys deal with you? Did they tackle you, take you out?
Well, me personally,
This guy got it easy, man.
so like I was running. Probably went past like 3 security guards, and then I'm not gonna lie, I'm disappointed in myself. I got caught by a fat guy. Like honestly, if I wanted to, and I'm saying this really, if I wanted to, I could have went past him.
That's what they all say, bro.
But I literally like ran straight into him.
And then after that, what happened?
Like thinking I could fend him off. Anyways, they catch me. I didn't even fall on the ground. I was still in the air. They just hugged me, take me out. I was chill. Once they caught me, hand behind my back. The crowd was going crazy. We were walking. They had me over to the police. Once they had me over to the police, bro, to be honest, I had it easy, man. Like the police were chill. Like there was only one guy. You know who was the black security guard. He pinned my arm really, really hard, trying to like hurt me. Nothing happened though. Police get me. Walked to the rooms. When I'm at the rooms, they were chill. I was laughing with them, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I was allowed to have my phone with me. I was on live the whole time, chatting. We were talking about Krushers. We were talking about like how I was from Perth and everything. To be honest, they were chill. And then they asked me if I knew this guy because someone else got caught. And I was like, nah, I have no idea who he is. Because in my head, I had no idea Hash ran on the pitch.
Yeah.
I didn't see it. I was off.
So you thought you jumped on and just sparked some other guy to get motivated to jump on as well?
I lucky knew it was Hash, but I had no idea fully it was actually Hash.
Yeah.
It's the disrespect.
I did not see Hash once. Because I was too busy fucking, this guy didn't make it on. Oh, I'm dead. And then talk about how you got caught.
Oh, the way I got tackled. Everyone saw that. I got tackled pretty hard. I tried to get the sign out as well. Sign ended up being upside down, so it wasn't going good. I had no shoes. I had one shoe missing, so it was a pretty long walk. Some might say the walk of shame,
It
but
wasn't even your shoe as well, too. That's the
oh, it wasn't my shoe, so I'm not really deeping it. Free that guy whose shoe it is. But yeah, security guards. Honestly, he got it easy, man. The securities, like, they were on me. Like, they weren't playing around with me. They weren't playing around with me. Like, as soon as the security guard, I got it rough. Like, I had a Lebo guy, man. This guy got like some nice guy. I had a Lebo guy.
I got a white guy.
As soon as they got my arm, they were violating me. Like, I was getting knees on my hips and stuff, bro.
Yeah.
But they were doing it like cheeky. Like, as soon as we walked up the stairs, they're like, go forward. They were hitting me. I'm like, hey, chill. I wasn't resisting. I was chill. I was calm. I was like, hey, bro, can I at least get my shoes? Like, fuck your shoe. Straight up, like, you know, like my Geelong scarf, everything, $80 down the drain. But I'm like, all right, sweet, you know.
Do you feel like the security guards overdid it with the power?
100%.
No, bro, I just
100%.
you.
Because, or not for me, but we got told, and you know, I told you that guy who was telling us, listen out. He told us we were gonna get bashed, like properly bashed.
Yeah.
Like
They said the green light, like basic.
said,
They said they got the green light to like really like hurt us. Like, he's like, you're probably like come out with a broken jaw.
one of the securities was telling us like he literally broke someone's jaw one time.
So me in my head, I'm like, yeah. Like, as soon as like I started getting knees in my hips, as soon as I was going up the stairs, like, they'll give me like, maybe I was bitching it, maybe it wasn't a knee, maybe it was just a little elbow, and I was just overthinking it. But as soon as we walked out, they put me on the side, and they were being real rough on me. My hand was like, I felt like it was about to snap, to be honest.
Yeah.
And they put me towards a concrete wall, and these guys just pinning me against the wall. I'm not resisting. I'm chilling.
So they used excessive.
For sure.
force.
100%.
Well, for sure. Like me, I'm not the type to complain. Like, okay, I deserve it in a way, you know. I ran in the pitch, made them look stupid in a way, you know. Like, they said we couldn't do it, but we did it. You know, they didn't believe in us.
They didn't believe in us.
But God
did.
God did. But yeah,
What happened after that? Tell me what happened after that. What happened with the police?
I'm not gonna lie. This is coming from a guy. Like, personally, I have personal beef with police. Nothing like I'm a criminal or anything. Just Vic Roads, to be honest. Like, just the fines and all. Like, I was a guy who really like. I saw a couple of these guys ruined my day. But after yesterday, I think the only beef I have with police is the highway patrol. The normal coppers, they have my utmost respect. They were the most amazing people. While they saw the guy using excessive force on me, they're like, the lady was like telling him, hey, chill out, what are you doing, you know? Chill out.
Yeah.
They calmed me down, they put me in. I got put in handcuffs. I got put in handcuffs, but the cops were like real chill with me. They're like, you know, talking. We're having bands with the cops. They're like, what are you guys doing in that? You know, they were chill. But as soon as I walked past that same security guard, the same security guard, he saw me, so there was a bunch of security
We were laughing
guards.
with him, by the way. Just remember, we were laughing with this guy.
The security, we were laughing. Like, it was before we left, I'm like, this guy's a sick guy, you know, it's cool. I saw him, this guy, wallahi, I can't make this up. This guy comes up to me while I'm getting escorted by 6 police officers. He comes up to me. I fucking told you not to fucking do that. What the fuck are you doing? I'm gonna fuck you up, you know? While I'm with police, I'm like, hey, yo, just take me to the police station. Do not leave me with the security guard. Because I knew if I got left with the security guards wherever, my jaw would have came snapped or something. You know? Alhamdulillah, I got put with the police officers. They were chill. Even the lady was looking at him like, it's not that deep, you know.
Nah, I gotta say, I did a bit of security at the MCG back in the days.
Is it that deep? Be honest. Is it that deep?
I don't know. I reckon I was more of the chill side security guards. But I feel like as they're doing their job in the end of the day.
Yeah,
I've got to stick up for them. They're cool guys.
They're taking it too seriously.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Some people when I worked there used to take it a bit too serious. I'm like, bro, it's not that deep. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you know, I think some people have power trips and stuff like that, and just taking it too serious. You know,
Took a bit too serious, to be honest.
Boys, I want to ask you, what's going on from here? What's new? What's gonna happen now? What's the next step?
The next step, to be honest, is get the videos out, get our message out. You know, try get it out to as many Australians as possible. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Yeah, and we'll just wait for KFC to reply back, to be honest. Like, I'm waiting for KFC to reply back. If you guys don't reply back, I promise you guys are going to wish you did.
And they've definitely seen it as well. I know they have.
The thing is, they know about it. I realize even us, like, for example, I'm not going to lie to you, a lot of content creators, they always, it's only the positive stuff they go to. They don't go to the, you know what I mean, like, public stuff, unless there's too much press on them. So you guys got to get your viewers to run up the comments saying, bring back the Krusher, tag KFC Australia as much as you can, because end of the day, they can't not turn away from it. because everyone's seen the videos and everyone's seen the tags. They know what's going on. They got a whole media team behind it, a marketing team that knows what's going on.
They'll definitely
You know what I mean? And it's actually crazy that we spoke about this. You sent in the topic. We spoke about it on Talking Trophies.
Oh.
And I actually didn't think it was going to escalate this hard. But I genuinely realized you guys are actually committed to your content.
I remember the day I saw that, because to be honest, we've been planning this for like a while, months.
You didn't think I was going to talk about it on the episode?
We didn't, and when you talked about it, I'm like, fuck it, you know? It's like 3 weeks away, we already planned this video, you know? Like that week, the week you posted that thing, I'm like, fuck, you have to talk, you know? I'm like, I'm going to comment. They talked about it first, I'm like, you know, you guys thinking up, trying to, you know, build up, I'm going to bring it back. But we've been planning this for a while, to be honest, like, honestly.
Ages.
A while. 3-4 months to be specific.
Boys, the video is up on your channels, I believe. It should be up by now.
Yeah.
Check out their platforms. Have a look at what the other content they do. You just jumped on YouTube recently.
Yes,
congratulations on that.
Thank
You're talking
you.
about it.
Made my debut.
Good to see you on the YouTube.
Thank you.
How you feeling?
Good, to be honest, man. Feels good to like finally drop some long form content.
Yeah.
And I do have a lot more content coming as well. Like it's already all recorded, just waiting to drop it. So it feels good to just finally get myself out there and tell it up from here.
And what about you, Hash?
Inshallah. Oh yeah, I have a few videos on the way. I actually have a video kind of ready. Red Rooster. I don't even want to get started on that, but you guys know. You guys know.
Before we do end, I just want to make a quick disclaimer to anyone watching this. We do not encourage pitch invading. Because, hey, just in case, if you're watching this and you get motivated to pitch invade, we're not encouraging you to pitch invade.
Yes.
We're just telling the story from their side. And it's an unbiased opinion. We're just hearing their side of the story because these major networks will probably not give you their side. They'll probably call you guys idiots, chuckle on some other...
Childish, not serious.
Stuff like
I'm
that.
serious.
But they're serious about the
Always
content
serious.
they're creating.
Never not serious.
But make sure you guys do subscribe and check out their channels as well. Besides that, thank you for viewing Talking Trophies. Enjoy your night. Stay humble. Faith.
Come on, let me serenade ya. Serenade ya. For you, go and have your parade. For your sun turn black and gray. Come on, let me serenade.